Tom's Vlog Stranger Wall here, back with another vlog, and today we're actually going to be going down south, which is something I don't do much, but today we're visiting 2 stations, and these stations are as following: Milton Keynes Central, Tring. So the reason why we're visiting these 2 stations is Milton Keynes just to kill some time because you get quite a lot of variety there, and Tring to see some fast containers, maybe some freight, and also because it's also something special about it, it's actually a terminating service for some of the London Euston Tring services. So we're going to Tring in Hertfordshire and Milton Keynes in Buckinghamshire, and thankfully there's no silly local restrictions because I heard about some, but thankfully they don't affect me. And yeah, I'm actually on 350, 370, which is nice, so and they'll put a nice train on for me with a table, because I do like a table. And yeah, and also I'm trying to save money, so I bought packed lunch today. Well, someone will think I'm 7 and back on the school trip or something. So yeah, we're just leaving Tring Station now, and we get to
familiarise yourself with the safety notices
around in 20 minutes
the
time, and then we're going to spend about an hour there filming, and maybe just a little bit more, and then go over to Tring. So yeah, this should be fun. Can't wait for this trip out, and yeah, I'm going to show you a few shots of the journey down to our Milton Keynes and Tring, and yes, iconic Sumarise Ross trains and more mask is back. So we're now stuck. Don't know when we're going to be moving, but also I've got no signal.
My apologies for the short delay there. We've just held out a red signal, should cause no further delays.
Just as I said that, we're leaving. So I'm at Milton Keynes Central, there goes my train, and I'm glad I picked the 350-370, not the 352-34, but I'm at Milton Keynes Central. I'm going to be filming here for about an hour. We're going to wait for a freight train, and we're going to get the next train into Tring. I think the woman looked at me like, why would I get the fast train to Milton Keynes? You know why I'll get the fast train to Milton Keynes, and I don't want to go by all Northampton, because I've found the ones that go to Northampton are busier. At the weekdays, it's actually so much quieter. It was actually quite quiet on that train, and despite a few people getting on, it was quiet. I managed to get a table. I'm happy, and I had my breakfast on the train, which was a cinnamon bun. Well, now I'm in Milton Keynes Central, as I said, and I'm going to hang out here for about an hour or so. And I'm going to do the live stream later on this evening now, actually, because I've got requested to do it later in the evening, because I've got all goes another train. I've got audience that lives all over the world, and they requested it later on in the evening, so of course we have to do an on-location live stream later on in the evening. Would like to know something amusing? Well, it's not that amusing, but the train like London North Western Railway give you, because they give you like journey planner that tells you like the popular services to get on, and then what it told me that I was supposed to change it Bletchley, which I'm not gonna, because I wanted to do some filming here in Milton Keynes. It also said the train I'm supposed to get in is actually running delayed, so I'm glad. In fact, if it's actually like running super late, I can get on this one, because I was actually just going to wait around for 12:56 to be honest with you, because this freight train's due at 12:15, and the trains to Tring are only they'll be 20 and 40 minutes apart. One's operated by Southern and one's operated by London North Western. Still sat here at Milton Keynes Central, and funny enough, you know how I said that previous service has been delayed? Now they've cancelled it. I presume because it was running like 17 minutes late into Milton Keynes, that they're going to terminate it at Bletchley instead of here. There was apparently fault on the train in front of it or something. I just found it amusing because that was the one I should have got on. Milton Keynes, no, not Milton Keynes, Bletchley. But to be honest with you, I thought I would have been so happy to get, because it's starting at Bletchley, I believe. But I'm going to wait for the 12:56 probably, because I'll miss the southern service, because the freight train's coming through at 12:20. The freight train's running about 10 minutes late actually as well. If this freight train was running earlier, I could have jumped on that southern service.
8 carriages.
Finally, they've put 351s together instead of 352s. That train there, they're finally these days decided on express routes to put 251s together instead of 2 352s together. So 351s, 2 of them, not 2 352s on that train behind me. Does that blooming digger mind? I'm trying to record a train here and a vlog. This just gets even funnier, doesn't it? They've cancelled the southern service too, because that one's running late, so they've terminated it at Bletchley. No, I wish I had probably gone to Bletchley. Like, you know what? If it continues, yeah, I might just have to jump on a probably overcrowded train to Bletchley and get the service from there, because obviously it's having a bit of trouble. I see. It's like a faulty train. There goes a Pendo to London. Shame they don't stop at Tring. Lol. And yeah, so it's all gone out. They've cancelled 2 trains, and the 12:56 is probably going to be bloody rammed now, isn't it? Unless people have gone to Bletchley and changed there. Much to the cancellations, at least they've changed the announcements slightly. So now I believe all announcements, well, around my area anyway, they've said when a train gets cancelled or delayed, they say your next scheduled so and so service to so and so destination is now expected to be the so and so service to so and so destination, which is quite helpful, to be honest with you, if obviously your train's just been cancelled. Luckily mine's not been cancelled. It would have been if I'd got the earlier train and not hung around for the freight train, but I was waiting for a freight movement anyway, so it don't affect me. As long as they don't cancel the 12:56 service, I'm not going to complain, because if they do, that will really piss me off, or bug me off. So props to London North Western Railway for putting 12 carriages on trains now between Milton Keynes and London and Northampton, because that's the core, like it's a really busy section. But it's not that beneficial if you're going to cancel 2 services between you and Southern.
Safely on our network. As our services start to see increasing passenger numbers.
So thank goodness for the stand clear announcements, not because I thought I was going to get killed, because there's another freight train going through platform 1. I didn't see that on real time trains, but I've got another minute until my freight train comes through, and I'll show you a picture of it on the screen now. There it is. What a beauty.
The yellow line.
So I'm now on platform 2 waiting for my train to Tring, and it's 12 carriages as well, so which means hopefully they should have some variation on it and it won't be all blooming 350 blooming 2s. And hopefully it doesn't get cancelled too. We're on the train and it's quite funny. It's 12 carriages, one set's a 351, the other set is, this camera's about to fall down, no, the other set is 352, and this set which I'm on now is 353. So here find that I'm using 1, 2, 3. I'm on here for I think it's half an hour actually, but the time we set off from Milton Keynes it's 20 minutes I believe, 22 minutes to get to Tring, and we'll do some filming there for 2 hours and then we'll head back to Milton Keynes a little bit later on. So we've made it here to Tring Station on the West Coast Main Line, and one thing I do notice about these stations south of Rugby going down to London, that the Avanti West Coast stations, sorry, the London North Western stations all have like fences blocking the fast lines, which is understandable just because they do go quite fast, but obviously they're not a thing that they have actually up north, to be honest with you, mainly because there's quite a lot of fast routes specified, whereas the fast lines have platforms here down south. But so that's quite good, to be honest with you. There's fences here behind platforms 1 and 2 which hardly get used. And then platform 3 is usually for services towards Milton Keynes Central and Northampton. One of the Northampton trains has actually been cancelled, which I'm glad I'm not getting on that one, because I can get either Southern or London North Western back to Milton Keynes. And then platform 4 is usually for termination services from London Euston, because that's something unique about Tring. You get termination services here at Tring, and then you've got platform 5, which is for Southern services towards Clapham Junction via London, and then you've got London North Western services towards London too. Right everyone, now I've nearly hurt my finger trying to sort out the tripod, blooming gimbal. We're now at Tring, as you guys know, and I'm waiting for my train back to Milton Keynes Central, where I'm going to be there for flipping an hour, doing a live stream, and then we're going to get the train back home. So it's been a good day overall. There's been a few cancellations on this line between Northampton and London today, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Apparently faulty trains. So London North Western Railway, sort your damn trains out. You promised us a better service when it was the May timetable change, but all you've done is stuck a few more carriages on the Northampton London services and Milton Keynes London services, and left everyone else to suffer on busy trains on the weekends. So I'm not travelling on the weekends anymore, I've had enough. And now I think we've got a train coming in, terminating in. So now I'm going to wait for train home, wait for train back to Milton Keynes, and yes, hopefully there's no more cancellations. But thankfully my train back to Northampton is running. I'm not going to Northampton, I'm taking it to Milton Keynes. But yeah, previous one was cancelled, but anyway, train to passing through now, so I'm going to put the gimbal away and say goodbye to you guys. And see you later on in the vlog. Cheers. So 354.7, another 12 cars with a text behind, to Milton Keynes Central, and I'm going to charge my phone for a bit. So now I'm on the train, and of course they're going to put a 352 on one of the trains, aren't they? 352s, two 352s stuck together for a train to we're on board anyway, and yeah, I need to charge my phone for a little bit on this train, and yeah, also I saw actually a HST, which was a surprise, at Tring. It was good, so I'll put a picture of it actually on the screen now. There it is. So yeah. Also, I forgot to do the calling at the phone stations on the way at the start. But I'll just put pictures on the stations that I visited. Oh well, so silly Billy. But on board, yeah, and I'll show you a few shots of the train, and then we'll probably end the vlog later on. So we're back from our trip to Milton Keynes and Tring now. It was alright, it was a good day, but a shame about a few cancellations to Milton Keynes Central and Tring. There was a few cancellations, apparently it was all because of the same reason, a faulty train apparently. But anyway, it's been a good day. We saw a few movies, including a one that I wasn't expecting, a 43 with the Derby crew service on the flying banana, even though it's got now old EMR and linear HSTs which have been converted to network rail ones. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, we saw that movement today, which was good. And then we did a live stream at Milton Keynes Central for 55 minutes and caught my train home. Actually, the live stream wasn't 55 minutes because my phone was dying, but oh well. And I'm back at home now, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Come on guys, everyone give me a thumbs up. And leave me a genuine comment down below as well. Subscribe to my channel. It is completely free to do so. Click the button down there that says subscribe. And I've got a magic trick for you. When you do click it, it will change colour. So feel free to click the subscribe button. It's completely free. Have the bell on for all notifications as well. And watch my videos in full. Please guys, right, cheers everybody. Ta-ta for now. Bye guys. Peace.